Hey Rose family, it's your girl Serenity Rose and we are back with another video, and as you guys can tell by the title, this is a makeup tutorial. I'm not sure what I'm going to call this look yet, but this is the look that I created, and if you want to see how I got this bomb ass look, then just keep on watching. So I'm starting off with my brows, and for brows I'm using the Brow Bar by Rima like powder kit. It comes with 2 powders and then like a cream concealer type of thing. And I'm just going to be using the Morphe M158 brush. It comes with a spoolie and like an angled side. Then I'm just going to moisturize my lips real quick because they are super dry. And this is from ColourPop. This is their Lippy Balm and the like flavor by the bushel. Super good, nice and thick. And they also popped my contacts in, as you can see. Also, I don't know what's going on. I want to say I'm about to get my period or I'm allergic to something, but I got a pimple here that just went down, but it left like a mark, and then I got one here, and this one is one of those ones that's like under your skin that freaking hurts when you touch it, so putting foundation over it is not pleasant. Okay, so now we're going to clean up the eyebrows, and to do that I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD concealer in creamy beige. So to prime my eyelids, I'm going to use the same concealer that I used to clean up my eyebrows. And then to set that down, I'm going to be using the Palladio Rice Powder in Translucent. You can find this product at Sally's. So I'm going to apply some tape off camera so that I can have a nice sharp line, and then I'll be right back. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Amazonia Face Candy palette, and it just looks like this. Super pretty colors. I want to do something really vibrant and colorful, so let's just see how this goes. So the first shade I'm going to dip into is called Capybara, which is this shade right here. It's like a cool toned grayish brown. Then the next shade I'm going to go into is called Passion Fruit, which is like this nice orange, and that is just to mix in with the transition to warm it up a bit. So I think I'm gonna do like a dark outer corner with a like brighter lid. So I'm gonna go into the shade called Dangerous, which is this like deep maroon berry shade, and place it on the outer corner. So it doesn't have to be super precise because I'm going to go in with concealer and clean up the lid, kind of like cut the crease. So I'm going to use the same concealer that I used before and do that now. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the shade called Toucan, which is this color right here. It's a really bright, like neon orange. And I'm going to place that on the center of the lid. And then I'm going to take the palest shade in the palette, which is called Orchid, which is this really bright white, and put that on the inner corner. Then I'm going to go back in with the Toucan shade and blend these harsh lines together. And I'm going to do the same with the outer corner color. So I'm going back into Dangerous and blending out this harsh line between the lid color and the outer corner color. And then I'm going to go back in to my first and second crease shade, which was Capybara and Passion Fruit. These two shades right here, mix them together and go back into the crease. Okay, so next I'm going to add winged liner. And for that, I'm taking the Essence Super Last eyeliner in matte black, which just looks like this. Super good eyeliner, super affordable, and I highly, highly recommend it. Okay, that got thick real quick. So I'm going to do the other one off camera, and then I'm going to apply some new lashes. These are the Ardell Wispies. This is what they look like. So I'll come back with lashes on and the other wing. Okay, so the lashes are on. The tape is off. Everything is looking good. So now I'm going to use some mascara. I'm going to be taking the W7 Showing Out mascara. She looks like this, and this mascara sucks, but I'm going to use it up because I purchased it and I need it out of my collection ASAP. So I'm going to use this to blend my real lashes with the falsie. So I'm only going to apply this to the base, and then later on I'll use it for my lower lashes as well. Okay, so let's move on to the base. So for moisturizer, I'm going to be taking this H2O Beauty Oasis Hydrating Treatment. It's really hydrating and feels like a gel. So I'm using to hydrate / moisturize. Okay, so now that that has settled into the skin and is a bit more, you know, dry, I'm going to start to prime. So for primer, I'm taking the No Poreblem Primer by Touch in Soul. This primer is like gold in a freaking bottle. I swear this does magic. This works magic for my pores. Like, they just completely disappear. And I use one full pump for my entire face. And I really just apply it where I have pores. Like, you can automatically see that my skin looks way smoother than before. Okay. So for foundation, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Caramel. I know they recently came out with a new one. It's like a dewy version. I definitely want to try that. And to blend that out, I'm taking the BH Cosmetics 123 brush. It's like a flat top brush. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to go in with the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. I have mine in the shade medium olive. It's a pretty good shade for me, so we're going to use... I'm going to use the same foundation brush to blend that out. I really love this concealer. Like, it is super full coverage. Like, I'm so happy that I made this purchase. The formula on this is super full coverage, not drying at all. And this color is like a perfect match for me. So to set that down, only where I applied concealer, I'm going to be using the same powder that I used on my eyelids, the Palladio Rice Powder. So my boyfriend called, but basically I just used this little brush and pressed the powder into anywhere that I applied concealer. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to be using a pressed powder from Maybelline. This is their Superstay Full Coverage Foundation Powder in the shade 332 Golden Caramel. And it's like a really, I want to say it's like a medium coverage, but the color seems to be a good color for me. So for that, I'm going to be taking the Airway Studio F12 brush. It's like a large fluffy brush. And I just swirl my brush in there and set. So now I'm going to bronze, and for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Mega Bronzer in 02 Warm. And this bronzer is freaking huge, but it's like a really good bronzer. It's nice and pigmented and blends out like a dream. And I'm going to be taking my Essence bronzer brush, which is like my new favorite bronzer brush. So with that same brush that I used for the translucent powder, I am going to pick up more translucent powder and just clean up the bronzer. So with the same brush, I'm going to dip into the bronzer and contour my nose. This is a bit too warm, but it's fine. So now I'm going to set my brows. Now that I'm done with all the powder, I'm going to be using the Brow by Reamer thing that comes with the kit. Next, I'm going in with blush. And for blush, I'm going to use the Laurant blush, and I'm blushing. It's a really pretty pinky mauve color. And I'm going to use the E.l.f. Studio High Def brush, the F6. It's like a stippling brush, and this blush is super pigmented, so go in with a light hand. And then for highlighter, I'm taking the Makeup Revolution highlighting palette. This is the Ignite, and it has 4 highlighters in it. And I'm going to take these 2 shades and apply them to my cheekbones. For that, I'm going to use the Morphe M310 large fan brush. I'm just going to mix them all up. So I'm going to move on to my lower lash line. I'm just going to match what I did on the top. I'm going to do that off camera real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I also applied the Rimmel London Scandalized Black Eyeliner on the lower lash line and finished my lower lash line with shadow. So I'm going to move on to lips, and while I'm doing lips, I'm going to spray this e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist to set all the powder in. So for lips, I'm going to lip line with the LA Colors lip liner in Cappuccino, then apply the Ulta Beauty lipstick in Barely There, and then top it off with the Essence Shine 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 gloss. So for inner corner highlight, I'm going to go back into the Ignite palette and take the lightest shade, which is this shade right here, and apply that on the inner corner and on my brow bone. And then lastly, I'm going to take the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray and set everything in place. So I did forget to put lower lash line mascara, so I'm going to do that off camera, fix my hair up a bit, and throw on some accessories, and I'll be back with the outro. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this kind of a vibrant ombre type of look. If you did, drop a thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys enjoyed it. If you did, rate it from a 1 through 10. I want to know what you guys think. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you guys go. I'll also have you guys join the Rose family. And on that note, I hope you guys are having an amazing day or night wherever you guys are. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!